Hey, here we are back in the recording studio today, and we're going to look at the audio gate as used with vocals. Here we have in our equipment rack, we've got our compressors, limiters over here. Over here we have reverbs, time-based units, and then down here is the gate, the audio gate. And on the audio gate we have these controls. We have a threshold, ratio, range, attack, and release. Now what we want to do in setting this for a vocal is that as the vocal is singing, we want to try to find the lowest point in volume that the vocalist will be singing, the lowest point. And then when we find that lowest point, we want to set this threshold to where anything lower than that will be gated out, so to speak. And if you look at an audio gate as like a gate and a fence, okay? It opens to let things pass and it closes to let things not pass. And our threshold controls at what the lowest point of letting anything through will be, okay? So in our ratio and our range, the range is a control to where if we have some ambient noise, or lip smacking or something when the vocal's being recorded, and we're trying to mix that out. We want to find that the range control lets us either leave a little bit of that in or cut it totally out. Okay, that's the range control. The attack determines at what point that gate starts to open. Okay, whether it opens at the first word or the first sound that we hear from the vocalist, or whether it opens after it opens then. So the attack determines how fast that gate will open. And then finally we have the release control. And the release control is how long the gate will stay open before it shuts again. Okay? And it's very tricky to set the release and the threshold. The release being because if a vocalist has a very soft trailing sound, it's like setting that threshold or that release to where it will go to the end of that sound and then shut. It's a little tricky to set that. So you're going to have to play with the threshold and the release to make sure you get all of those, okay? So that's basically how you use a gate on a vocal to get rid of your unwanted sounds and keep that nice pristine vocal just perfect.